So my Google Pixel 7 Pro just showed up. I'm super excited to share this with you. Today we're going to be doing a quick unboxing and I'm going to give you some of my initial thoughts. So let's dive into it. Now, if you are interested in this phone, I will have links below in the description so you can pick one up for yourself or find more information. So the Google Pixel 7 Pro that I purchased here is the Obsidian version in 256 gigabytes. It does come in a couple of different storage sizes as well as a couple of different colors there for you. Nice little box there, Team Pixel on the back, Pixel 7 Pro. Let's go ahead and open this up. So there it is, your first look at it, the Obsidian Color. Wow, that's shiny. You've got your 3 cameras right there. We'll pull this out. So in the box here, we've got some paperwork. You've got a SIM card ejector right there, a little tool, as well as warranty information. And you've got a cable here. This is a USB-C to USB-C cable, as well as it does come with an adapter here. That's a USB-C to USB-A. So the phone itself, there it is. It's kind of the shiny piano blackish color. This is the Obsidian. You've got a little Google logo there. And there's the cameras on it. On the other side here, you can see there's a piece of paper. It shows you where all the buttons are on this side, as well as your thumbprint reader, USB-C on the bottom. Let's go ahead and peel that off. On the bottom here, you've got your speakers, your USB-C port. You've got your SIM card slot right there. Top. And then 3 buttons on this side. So up and down volume and your power button right there. And there's the screen there. I'll power it on. Google, little cutout for your camera here, powered by Android. Welcome to your Pixel. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up and then I'll come back to you with some of my thoughts on this phone. So I got the Google Pixel 7 Pro all set up. I've been playing with it for about a day and a half now and I'm really quite impressed. So let's give you some of my initial thoughts and impressions on this phone. So the first thing I want to mention is how quick and snappy this phone feels. It's really smooth, snappy. It feels like a really high-end phone with the Tensor G2 chipset and 12 gigabytes of RAM. This should be able to handle any apps or games that you throw at it. Now, weight-wise, it's 212 grams. It feels nice in my hand. I've got my S20 Ultra 5G here. It's a little bit heavier at 222 grams. Not really noticeable, but it is a little bit lighter than that couple-year-old flagship phone. Now, also, the SIM card in here, this is one of the reasons I bought this phone. It's a nano SIM as well as an eSIM. So you can have an eSIM in here, which is handy if you have an eSIM from your carrier, or if you want to add an eSIM for travel, for data, saving you a whole bunch of money over your regular plan. So it's got nano SIM and eSIM built in. So the screen on the Pixel 7 Pro is a 1440p screen, 6.7 inches, and it's got a minimal curve on the edges. So it's not a big curve, just a minimal curve there. Now, the other thing is it's 120 hertz display, so really quick and snappy. Now, you do need to make sure you turn that on in the settings. So in your settings under display, there is the options here. There is the screen resolution. So you want to make sure that is turned to full resolution, which is 1440p QHD. And you also want to make sure smooth display is turned on, which will jump the rate from 60 up to 120 hertz, but it does use a little bit more of your battery life. So one of the things I noticed right away is how well the unlocking works on this phone. It's got face unlock, which is really nice. It works really well. It picks up your face right away and it's really fast, as well as it's got the thumb detection or the finger detection under the screen. It's really fast, unlocks your phone right away, and you'll be up and running in no time. So to me, the most impressive feature of this phone is the camera. The camera is amazing on this phone. The main camera is a 50 megapixel, 25 millimeter lens, and it is awesome on this phone. It's also got a 48 megapixel, 120 millimeter telephoto lens with an optical 5 times zoom and digital 30 times zoom. So you can zoom right in, and the processing that this phone does to make your photos look amazing is awesome, built right into the phone. It's also got a 12 megapixel, 126 degree wide angle lens built in there. So if you do want to do wide photography or photos, you will get that with this phone. Now the selfie camera on here is a 10.8 megapixel selfie camera. It's a small little circle here at the top. It's not a big bar or anything like that. It takes great selfies, and it even does 4K 60 frames per second. So a few other cool features in photo and video. First off is the cinematic video. It does a 24 frames per second mode with a nice motion blur in the background. Great if you want that kind of cinematic look in your video. It also can do standard video, of course, 4K up to 60 frames per second. It does 1080p at 30 frames or 60 frames per second. So a really nice video mode in here as well. And it also has a really cool photo mode, a macro mode, where you can get some really nice close-ups of your targets with the macro mode. It looks really cool on there, getting right up close. It's got a super res photo mode for getting super high resolution photos from a distance. Looks really good. It has 10-bit HDR color. So 10-bit, if you're not sure what that is about 1 billion colors versus 8-bit, which was about 16 million colors. So it's significantly brighter. You'll get more vibrant colors in the sky because you have more colors to choose from. So that is 10-bit color. And it's also got a really cool unblur feature. So maybe you took a photo and it's blurry, or you have an old photo that's blurry. It will try to unblur that for you, making a much sharper image. Really cool feature in this phone, as well as it's got the magic eraser. I love this feature. You might have taken a photo at the beach and there's someone who walked in the way. This will try to remove those people from your photo, getting the photo that you're actually looking for. A really cool feature, and it actually works quite well on this phone. So the other thing I'm really impressed with on this phone, and really happy about, in fact, is the battery life. It's got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Yesterday, I went through the day, quite heavy use, and by the time I went to bed, it still had 35% battery life. I did use it quite a bit yesterday, so I was really happy with that, especially being the first day and using it quite a bit. It's got a 30 amp fast charge, and it says you can charge it to 50% in 30 minutes. So a nice quick charge on there. It does 25 watt wireless charging as well as reverse charging in this phone. So far I'm over the moon happy with this Pixel 7 Pro phone. Feels really high end, it's smooth, it'll take on all the apps and games that I throw at it. It feels like a high end flagship phone, and the battery life, so far I'm really happy with it. And the camera, this is what I'm most impressed with. A real big jump from my old phone. This is gonna take great photos and videos. Premium phone, premium camera. This will be a great phone for yourself or someone else in your life who's looking for an Android phone. So if this video was able to give you value if you're searching for a new Android phone and helped you make a decision, if you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to connect with me on social media and subscribe here on YouTube. I'd love to have you join the Northern Viking community. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.